Hey, welcome to this tutorial about editing your photos online for free. So this is going to be great for those of you who want to get into editing. Maybe you haven't tried a whole lot yet, and maybe you're not ready to commit to paying a monthly fee for Lightroom or something like that. So this is a pretty powerful photo editor that I've been using for quite some time. Even though I love Lightroom, I still use BeFunky in a pinch. So let's click on it and go to the website here. First of all, you'll notice some options like get started or sign in. You really don't have to create an account, at least not right off the bat. So I'm going to go to create here on the top middle there. And there are a variety of things you can do, but we're just going to skip right to the photo editor. And I already had a photo open before. So you will basically just drag and drop one of your photos here. And what happens is your photo gets uploaded to the internet. So this is a great thing about this program, is that it's online. You don't have to download and install anything. You can use it on any computer, and you can create an account, but even if you don't have an account and you're out on vacation and you take some nice photos and you want to give them a quick edit, you can upload them here, edit them, and when you're finished, you'll download your photo. So I'm just going to open one of their sample photos to start with. And I'm going to go here and open this one. I think this is a pretty nice photo to begin with, but it will illustrate some of the things I want to show you. Now, you will notice right away that there are paid features. You can upgrade and pay a monthly fee and get a lot more features. For example, they've got an artificial intelligence image enhancer. Let's click the button and see what it does. You would have to pay for this, but they will at least show you what it's going to look like. So there we go. Just one click. And it just adjusts your photo for you. And this basically gave us extra vibrance and pop to the photo. I'm going to undo it and then look at some of the non-paid features. The great thing is they do give you a lot of free essentials, like, for example, the ability to crop your photo. Personally, I don't really want to crop this photo, but it's pretty easy to do. You can watch my videos about cropping and look at my photo cropping philosophy and why you should crop a photo or not crop a photo, or how cropping fits into your editing process, your editing flow. So let's go to, this is one of the things that I really like. It's the first thing I look at in an editing program, is how much fine-tuning do they give me over the exposure or the brightness of the photo. So you can adjust your overall brightness or darkness of the photo with this slider. The entire photo gets brighter or darker when we use this slider. But what if I'm happy with the photo, but I feel as though the sky is a bit too bright, and all I want to do is darken the sky? Well, I go here to the highlight slider and I darken it. Now, the whole photo is getting a bit darker, but not like it did before. It's really what's happening is BeFunky is just searching for all of the brighter parts of the photo, and then when you adjust the slider, it'll make the bright parts brighter or it'll make them darker. So I'm thinking, just bring that down a little bit. I'm actually going to set it back to 0 for now. And watch what happens to the darker areas of the image. The buildings now get pretty dark, whereas the sky kind of stays the same. So maybe to make this photo a little more dramatic, I want to darken the buildings and I want to brighten the sky a little bit. Something like that, or maybe not. Maybe I want to brighten the buildings and darken the sky. Just something like that. So I really love the fact that it gives you control over the highlights and the shadows, as well as some contrast if you want to play with that. So I'm gonna cancel that. Now, there's not a whole lot more that I use when it comes to editing, but I do think there are some other useful things. For example, well, you've got the ability to sharpen your photo. Now, whenever I sharpen a photo, I recommend you zoom in to about 100%, and then you can see the effect that it's having. So this is no sharpening, and then this is like 100% sharpening. That's like way too much. So let's go back to 0, and then, just go up to something like 20%, and it adds a little bit of sharpness to your photo, and without overdoing it. It's hard to tell if you're not zoomed in at 100%. So when it comes to sharpening, I love to go to 100. You've also got smoothing, which will just smooth out some of the contrast and sharpness of your photo. So it almost counteracts the sharpness a little bit. Not entirely, but that's the sort of thing. You can play around with blur and whatnot. If your horizons are crooked, you can fix that by tilting your photo and straightening things out a little bit. I hope you can do that in the crop mode. Maybe you can't. It would almost be more useful to be able to do that with cropping. So that's to me that's a bit of a pain. But there we go. So now when you are finished editing your photo, and there's all kinds of things that you can experiment with there. Actually, one other thing I want to show you is the blemish fix. Now, they include this under the portrait edits, but sometimes I will use blemish fix to get rid of something in the photo that I don't want there. For example, let's say this bird. Now here's the problem. Unfortunately, this is the biggest I can make my brush, or the circle where I'm going to remove the blemish. It actually would be better if it was larger than the bird, but I just want to show you with a couple of clicks, basically the bird begins to disappear. Now, when you zoom in, you kind of see that like, there's kind of like a faded blotchiness, and you can still kind of see the outline of the bird. But this is really good for portraits if somebody has a pimple or something like that you want to get rid of, or you've got a really nice landscape scene and there's some little tiny bugs in the air. I love backlit photos, but sometimes the little tiny bugs that are in the air actually end up glowing in my photos. And so I could go into my photo and get rid of, they're just tiny little dots, but they're glowing and they're kind of a distraction in the photo. So this is how you use Be Funky, and then you can save your photo when you're done. Save. I'm going to save to computer, and now yeah. So I always go for the highest quality image that I can get. You can use a watermark if you want, but actually that would be for uploading and creating your own watermark. You can give it a file name. You can download it as a JPEG, which is a normal photo file. Or you could download it as a PDF if you want to. So anyways, you just click save, and there you go. So have fun with this program with your photos. It's free. It comes with some upgrades that I think are totally worth the money, whether you subscribe for a year or subscribe for a month. Try it out. Subscribe for a month and just sit there with all your photos that you've ever taken, and just have like a great big month-long edit party. And I think you're going to find that it's worth it. I don't make any money if you subscribe. That's not what this is about. I just think it's a really handy tool.